I think you guys can guess who I'm talking about today. That was awkward. Spider-Man. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. Superheroes, they're good. I love them all. But Spider-Man, there's just something great about him that I relate to him because he's such a cool guy. And there's been so many really cool Spider-Man shows and movies and cartoons. I'm like really excited to review one of the best things that have come out of Spider-Man media. The spectacular... What? We're not reviewing Spectacular? We're reviewing the new one. Oh, the new one. Fuck. Marvel's Spider-Man is a 2017 animated series that preceded the already really bad Ultimate Spider-Man that only just ended a couple months before this one. So we really didn't need another Spider-Man show for a while, but we got one anyway. And it's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not great. It's still not as good as Spectacular. Not as good as new animated series. Where should I start? Okay, first off, it's 25 episodes, and it's like one of the fucking weirdest 25 episode shows I've ever seen. There's a first half, and that aired in 2017, and the second half aired like the last couple weeks of 2018, and it just ended actually. It just ended like a couple days ago, and it's today we're gonna discuss the first part, which I think is good. Honestly, it's actually really good, except for two specific episodes, which we're going to get into soon. But yeah, it's mainly just Spider-Man. He's going to this all-genius school. He's only been Spider-Man for about 2 weeks when the show starts. And that's good, but, and that's good. And we just get to see all these really cool characters. And it just shows Spider-Man being Spider-Man. And the first 2 episodes are actually about him getting into this super academy, Horizon High, which is run by Max Modell, that one guy from the comics that you don't remember. And I don't know. I don't remember him. This is the first time I heard of him. And when he meets students like Anya Corazon, Gwen Stacy, and Miles Morales. More on all of them soon. And he's best friends with Harry Osborn. He's got an Aunt May. Uncle Ben's dead. It's just typical Spider-Man stuff. Except my first flaw with it all, it looks awful. It looks fucking awful. I mean, granted, Spider-Man's suit looks cool. I like the little design where he looks like he's got his belt doesn't connect. I like that little design. His homemade suit, though, ooh, it's not cool looking. But you know what is cool looking? The toy version released, that actually looks pretty cool. With the gold spider logo on the chest and all that, and yeah. Why didn't they use that? No, we had to cut costs. Do some dumb shit. And then, alright, let's talk about, alright, yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna get into all that. Peter Parker, why has he got fucking big ass emo hair? His hair's never been that long before. Why is it this long now? I don't know. Also, let's just talk about Peter Parker right now. He is weird. And not like the good kind of weird, like in the comics and in all the other TV shows and movies. He's just weird. He makes so many dumb science references because the producers of the show want to be like, oh yeah, we're making our show so kids can learn science and learn friendship and science. You know what? He doesn't need to reference something fucking science every 5 minutes. Actually, scratch that, every 2 minutes. Why? There's no point in doing it every 2 minutes. There's no point at all. But what do I know? I don't make the show. I only read the comics. I got some comics up here. I like Spider-Man. I buy Spider-Man merch. The comics. See? What the hell? I don't know any better. Alright, now let's get into some other stuff. Like all the other characters. Harry Osborn. Ooh, we're doing this whole thing again. Peter's Harry's best friend. Ooh, Spider-Man does something to piss Harry off. Ooh, Harry hates Spider-Man. Woo, we've seen this a million fucking times already. It's so annoying. Think of something new. I don't want to see the fucking Harry Peter conflict, Harry Spider-Man conflict. It was already done in the movies. Twice. It was probably done in a couple TV shows. Actually, yeah, it was. It was done in the 90s show. It was done much better there. Why do we have to do it again? So much more dumb here. And then they're fucking... It's obvious. They're fucking gay for each other. Like, they're basically like finger fucking every night. It's weird. I don't... Ooh, alright. Let's get into the actual plot. Okay. And, obviously we have some major villains coming into the show. We got our Venoms. Shows up really soon. We have our Vulture because of Homecoming. We have our Scorpion. We have our Spider Slayer. Our Jackal? I get wanting to do cool villains like Jackal and all that. But Jackal? Why? That's kind of early. That's like basically saying you're going to play in Spider Island Super... Oh... Not time for that yet. Okay. The actual Horizon... Some things I like. The actual Horizon High episodes... The actual Horizon High itself, really cool. I like that whole super genius school. Peter's getting to interact with people, but he's not really interacting with anybody. He actually isn't. He's just there. He's late for class, he's doing all that, but he doesn't do any cool science stuff. Why? It's weird. I don't personally like it, but it makes for some good dynamics. And he's got this whole cool cast at Midtown. And then there's Flash. There's like, he's got his classic Flash. We'll get to him again later. Weird stuff. And then he's got Liz Allen. We'll get to her later. And all these other cool stuff. So let's get into some of my favorite episodes over some of my least favorite. I love the whole first couple, I think 8 episodes. I think it's 8 episodes before it shows up. Yeah, I really like the one, the Day in the Life one. It's like that's like the most true Spider-Man story this show has to offer. And I like Black Cat. She's one of my favorite comic characters. And this show doesn't do her as good as some other shows, but she still does her, unlike that other show I like another show I don't like. I like Party Animals, the dance scene in the Rhino, although the Rhino comes back even stupider in the second half, but we'll get to the second half in another video. And, what are some other goods? I like the Symbiote 3-parter, actually. I like the Sandman episode's pretty good, except for, why? Who's Kimia? I've never heard of Kimia. And someone put in the comments who Kimia is. And if once you get to know that, let me know. Because I've never heard of a Kimia before. And, the Stark Expo one could have been better. Iron Man, yeah. I thought it was the guy from, Earth's Mightiest Heroes voicing him, but it's apparently a completely other guy. I think it's the guy that voices the Riddler, actually, in the Arkham games. I don't know, who knows. And, the symbiote's a weird thing. Yeah. The symbiote's kind of weird. It's coming in a little early. Like, Spectacular Spider-Man showed the symbiote episode 10. It has been a couple months after. Even the new show, I think he's been, even the 90s show is like, okay, he's been Spider-Man for a good couple months, couple years maybe, and now the suit's coming down. Yeah, it's weird. And then Ultimate Spider-Man doesn't even get the suit. I don't know. And then the middle part, or the actual part about him and the symbiote, is one of the best episodes the show's done. I like how it's like affecting him, and it does what Spider-Man 3 does good, and most people hate this in Spider-Man 3, is the symbiote doesn't make him a badass. It just makes him think he's cool, so he acts like a dork. That's the best thing. Except the part where, you know, something really dumb when Norman Osborn happens. And Norman Osborn's actually cool. He's voiced by my boy Josh Keaton from Spectacular. I can't believe they got him back for this. He could have been doing something way better, but, you know, he's doing something, I guess. And then, yeah, I really like the first couple 8 episodes. And then, your boy Miles shows up with powers in costume in the 9th episode of the show. What? 9 episodes in, and we're already introducing fucking Miles? You know, when I first saw that Miles was getting in the costume, I was like, okay, this might be like season 2, very end of season 1. I'll give one thing to Ultimate Spider-Man. It waited 2 years to introduce Miles and the other Spider-Men into the show. How long does it take Marvel's Spider-Man into this? 9 fucking episodes!
9 fucking episodes.
Why is this? Why? It's so dumb. It just has no point of being here other than to set up this thing with the jackal. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that one yet, but yeah, it's dumb. That episode is one of the dumbest episodes because it shouldn't happen yet. Why is it happening already? I don't know, but it's here. We have Miles. Miles is here for the rest of the season, hopefully. And then the next episode's all about Peter training Miles. And then Miles and Kraven the Hunter. The fucking gayest looking Kraven the Hunter in the world. They couldn't even make him look cool. What is this little fucking pedo mustache he has? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then Peter reveals his identity to Miles. Miles becomes a better hero. And then great. Peter and Miles are a great team. Miles is gone for a couple episodes, which is fucking fantastic because he's horrible. He's somewhat better than he is in the actual comic books because he's boring there. This one, he's just a fucking prick. Example A.
A test? I don't need a test. That's work. I want to play and show off what I can.
I want to play. I want to fucking play. That's a great quote from a hero who's supposed to be like, wow, I want to avenge the death of my fallen hero. I want to fucking play. Luckily, they get a little bit better in part 1. Obviously, we have an episode with the Hulk on Halloween, which I kind of like. It's an interesting concept. The Man-Wolf and the Hulk, and they're fighting each other, and the Halloween dance. I actually kind of like that concept. And then Spider-Man and Harry, they seem like they're getting better, but then they're not, because this show doesn't have any fucking character development. So, you know, And then the episode with Blizzard's kind of cool because Peter and Harry get to hang out some more, and then Harry seems like, whoa, Spider-Man might actually be that bad of a guy, and then goes automatically hating him a couple episodes later. But it's cool. And then I don't hate episode 13, but Venom Boy. Oh, it's a little early for Venom Boy. Actually, another fucking thing that I was even so mad about. We're going back to the Miles episode real quick. Here's what Miles has to say when he asks Peter how long he's been doing this. Excuse me. Explain to me how we've been through Vulture, Venom, we have been through Vulture, Scorpion, getting the powers, Rhino, Jackal, the Venom symbiote, bonding the Venom symbiote, and we're only at Miles 3 months after he was bitten by the spider and Uncle Ben died. Yeah, no problems here. I don't see any problems here. And then the next big strike, Venom. I meant, these Disney shows really just fucking hate Eddie Brock because they'll make anybody Venom except for Eddie Brock because they're making Flash Thompson Venom again. They made him Venom again. I don't know why. I don't know why they thought it was a great idea, but they did. And now he's here. And then after the Venom episode is actually kind of good. I like Venom. Other than the Flash part and the end part with the football players turning into Venoms, it's cool. And then the final part is the Screwball episode, where Liz Allen becomes Screwball. I don't fucking know. They had to use every character they could, I guess. And the Absorbing Man's here. And then, I don't know. It's just so dumb. And apparently, I think Ernie Hudson voiced Robbie Robertson in this episode. I don't know why they would do that. He's wasting his time. He's on a really shitty show and he's wasting his time, but I don't know. All in all, Marvel Spider-Man Part 1 is decent. Out of 5 stars, I think I'm going to give it a 3. 3 out of 5. For actually kind of trying to make a good Spider-Man show, but Miles and lack of character development and ugly animation style, and some ugly voices other than Robbie Daymond. I like Robbie Daymond and Laura Bailey, but the rest of the voices are so ugly. But yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. It can't get any better than that. I'm not gonna fucking praise it like I did other things. But Now, we'll be back soon for part 2. And part 2 will make you fucking want to shoot yourself. Will make you want to fucking shoot yourself in the head with bullets to make sure you don't wake up and don't remember the earache. That's part 2 because of how dumb it is. I'll see you guys later.